The next Fed on the list is FNW, Fight Night Wrestling. I like that name a lot, you know. 3 matches on the card again. Yeah, that's weird, isn't it? All 3 Feds I've done so far all have 3 matches on the card. It's a weird little fact for you there. First match is Toxin and Hazmat versus El Diablo in a bit of a handicap squash match. Guess who won? Yeah, nothing wrong with a squash match. If it's well done and if it's for a reason. This is the first show I've watched of them, so I don't know if there's a reason behind it. If it's to put over Toxin and Hazmat, or is it just to squash this Diablo jobber guy? But anyway, some nice moves in this match. Diablo goes for some sort of takedown, but Toxin counters it, and that's pretty much all his offense done. And holds him in place for Hazmat to hit a leg drop from the top rope, which was impressed me first off the bat here. A good vertical suplex from Toxin, gets a 2, then tags in Hazmat. A DDT from Hazmat tags in Toxin, a lot of fast tags here. For the double team, clothesline from Toxin tags in Hazmat again. A nice backbreaker from Hazmat tags in Toxin again. A bit too many tags, you know. Goes for a tag, then hits a double team move. I'm not quite sure what it was. For the 1-2-3. Well, this match, a bit of a squash match, of course, from this Diablo chap. But as I say, if there's a reason for it, you know, squash matches are good. Look at UBW. Look at Mr. Freak. You know, there's reasons behind that. 1, to put over a guy, or in this case 2 guys, and 2, just to have a card filler. You know, he doesn't like it, but you know, as long as they're okay with it, you should never ever, if you are the manager of a Fed, you should never say to someone, look, can we make you a jobber? Never ever 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 ever. If they're cool with it, you know, you can ask them, you know, we need a jobber, would you be up for it? Then okay, yeah, but never force it on someone, you know. Or you're gonna have morale down in your Fed. Never go, look, mate, we need someone to lose. You're a jobber. You know, never do that. Second match of the night: White Tiger versus Black Stallion. Match starts off with a lockup, both men being pushed back into their corners, should I say. Then one from Tiger. A good clothesline from Stallion. Then one from Tiger. A good DDT from Tiger. A big long armbar from Tiger. Stallion counters out of it. A nice vertical suplex from Stallion, which I like. And then an MVP-like playmaker from Stallion. A double underhook base plant, also known as a pedigree, from Tiger to get the win. You know, this, and then, you know, it's not over. Well, the match is over. Tiger sets up some wood in the corner and spears Stallion through it. The match was good. You know, a lot of counters in this match. Both men getting equal offense in. So both men getting put over in this match. No matter, it doesn't matter that Stallion lost, because it was a great match, you know. So it doesn't really take anything away from his character. The only thing bad about this is the same problem I had with the other 2 Feds. The crowd, they're just completely dead. I think there are a few people in there. I spotted 3 people near the commentator desk. One of them trying to do commentating. I'll get to that after. But you know, if that was UBW, I'd just ask them to cheer. You know, it just makes stuff look so much better and feel so much better. But you know, I've already had a lot of rants about that, and I'm sure there's a lot more to come. Anyway, the main event, Johnny 2x4, and I really love his look. The Psycho for the FNW title. Ref bump very early on in this match from a test of strength. One of them goes flying into the ref. A nice power bomb from Psycho. An awesome counter from 2x4 into a cross body, which was great. A good drop kick from Psycho, followed by a DDT. A failed swanton attempt by Johnny 2x4. A springboard swanton. You know, it was great. It was great how he did it. With the arms wide out and the legs far apart. It wasn't like in a little ball. It was great how he did it, but didn't connect. Psycho managed to get out of the way of it. A nice bottom rope springboard drop kick by 2x4. A good snap neck breaker from 2x4. Psycho blocks the suplex attempt from 2x4 and hits him with a neck breaker of his own. Great wrestling there. 2x4 hits a whisper in a wind, which was a great moment in this match. Where am I here? Another neck breaker, swinging neck breaker this time from 2x4, gets a 2. 2x4 hits a backwards pile driver, which gets a 2. You know, I was marking out for that. You know, I was like, oh fuck, how did he not break his neck on that? It was a good move, very good move. Psycho hits a Styles clash. You know what AJ Styles does to get the win. A great match, 3 out of 5 stars. You know, the wrestling was good. Not a lot of chain wrestling, but you know, very equal amounts of offense from both guys. They looked a little older than the other guys, so they looked like they had a bit more experience. They looked a lot more comfortable in the ring than the other guys did, which is always a great point. You know, it looked like they've been doing backyarding for quite some time, and they looked like they were comfortable with each other. So this Fed, I love this Fed. The stage, they've got 2 holes cut out in a wall, and then they've actually got a ramp. It's pretty cool. You don't see many Feds with that, you know. A bad point, the commentator in the first 2 matches, he didn't really say anything, and then in the main event, he said stuff what he knew, but there were some points where he didn't quite know what the move was called, maybe, so he just doesn't say anything at all. If I was commentating and a move came up I didn't know, which is pretty unlikely, but if it did come up I would just go, oh, what a nice move there by whoever done it. Some great wrestling in this federation, as I said. Some younger guys not quite as comfortable with each other as the older guys are, but still, they're getting there, and I'm sure in a year's time they will be excellent wrestlers, excellent backyard wrestlers. Another pro is the playlist. I like how they do it. This show was in 4 parts. So they had a playlist, and after you finish one, the second part come up. So I really like that. That's what I advise every Fed to do. Put your shows in a playlist, not just random videos and stuff like that. The intro to the show looks very well done. Looks like they've got a good little editor in there. And the replays, they showed replays of great moves, which I liked. They didn't go overboard with the replays and showing a replay for a DDT or something like that, but they show replays of stuff that's actually worth showing a replay of, so I like this Fed. FNW, Fight Night Wrestling, and that event was called, I think it was just one of their weekly shows, not a main event, pay-per-view, free-per-view, I should say.